Good evening, and thanks for tuning in to tonight's exhibition game on Fox Sports Net. I'm Greg Papa with Doc Rivers. Well, here we are once again at courtside. As usual, Doc, thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much, Greg. I'm quite eager to get this one underway.
Here come your Denver Nuggets. Johnny Taylor, Antonio McDyess, Ron Mercer, Nick Van Exel, Reef LaFrance.
You know, Doc, it's remarkable to see the different types of centers in the NBA. They come in all shapes, sizes, and abilities, don't they?
The Fox Key matchup is between two outstanding centers. Should be a great one.
Well, Doc, what should we expect from these two teams?
I'm sure both teams will come out early and try to establish the tempo and set the intensity at which this game will be played. It should be a good one.
Slam dunk. He receives the pass at half court.
Mismatches and advantages are what the NBA is all about. So on 2-on-1 situations, we must capitalize with the score.
Wide open jumper. To Mercer. To McDyess. With the jumper, knocks it down. To Fisher. He passes it into the post.
Turnovers are always a killer. Teams must minimize this number whenever possible.
Got it. From the outside. No, not this time. Got it. The pass is received on the wing. From the wing. No, off the mark. From the wing. Got it. Van Exel will run the show for a team that only won 11 games in the 97-98 season.
He has a tough job ahead of him, but with the right mix of players, he should do okay.
He stops. He pops.
Derek Fisher.
Nothing but the bottom of the net. To Mercer. Short jumper. Nicely done.
Well, now that these teams have a feel for each other and the jitters are out of their systems, watch for them to really get it going the rest of the quarter.
Big fella inside. Nicely done. He passes it into the post. Doc, you can tell by the ball's trajectory that that shot would have been off the mark.
Well, when the shot is flat or the arc is too high, it probably will be off the mark.
To Mercer. The pass goes into the post. I'm surprised he got that shot off. There was a defender right on him. Shot, no good. To McDyess. Short jumper. Nicely done. To O'Neal. To Fisher. He receives the ball on the wing. With the jumper. Tickles the twine.
They should really be looking for a 2-for-1.
Hey, Doc, what are some helpful hints for those younger players out there who will just struggle from the free throw line?
Well, Greg, the most important thing is that you develop a routine. And that routine should be performed every single free throw that you shoot.
Ron Mercer.
The pass is received on the wing. Nice Nicely done.
Derek Fisher.
Greg, clock management is very important with this much time remaining in a quarter.
With the jumper. No, off the mark. To Mercer. He stops. He pops. Off the mark. With the jumper. Off the mark. Long jumper. Off the mark.
At the end of the first quarter, Denver 12, Los Angeles 12.
Here's a look at this game's Fox Key matchup.
Well, so far it's been a battle. I don't think either of them will let up.
The pass is received on the wing. Baseline jumper.
In an isolation play, you really get to see who the best penetrators are, but also who the weaker defenders are as well.
And the ball's out of play. He passes the ball up top. He receives the ball on the wing. No good, off the iron. I don't know if he's ever met a shot that he didn't like. Nicely done. Perimeter jumper. He stops. He pops. It's stolen. Perimeter jumper. Off the mark. To O'Neal. He passes the ball up top. He stops. He pops. Good. The pass is received on the wing. With the jumper. Bottoms up.
You know, Nick Van Exel has this wild reputation, Doc, but he actually led the NBA in 1998 with an assist-turnover ratio of 4.25 to 1.
I mean, that's pretty good. When you consider 3 to 1 is a good number for point guards.
Good. Perimeter jumper. Yes. Wide open jumper. No, off the mark. Ooh, injured player here.
No, that doesn't look good. I think he'll have to go to the locker room for some treatment.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Off the mark. He gets the pass at half court. From inside. And it's good. For three. Shot. No good. And it's good. To Bryant. To O'Neal. To Fisher. It's stolen. From three. No, off the mark. He stops. He pops. Nothing but nylon. With the jumper. Nicely done. And the ball's out of play. From three. Off the mark. Slam dunk. The pass is received up top. It's stolen. He receives the ball up top. From inside. Good.
To Bryant. To O'Neal. From inside. Got it. He stops. He pops. And it's good. With the jumper. It draws iron.
At the end of the second quarter, Los Angeles 28, Denver 24.
Wow, look at that field goal.
Percentage is that high, goal percentage is that high, the right guys are shooting the ball at the right time.
From three. Off the mark. Out of bounds is the call.
Short jumper. And it drops.
I hate to see a team come out of the locker room at halftime and turn over the ball on their first or second possession. It really kills any type of momentum.
Robert Horry.
Feeds the ball inside.
Here's some advice for you, my friend. If you can find the correct release spot on the jumper, you'll hit more shots.
Shot, no good. To Mercer. He receives the ball up top. From inside. Yes.
And he slams it down.
Robert Horry.
Shot, no good. Off the iron. To LaFrance. Shot, no good.
Shot was no good, but he was fouled. He'll go to the charity stripe for a couple of free throws.
Doc, I just don't think good free throw shooting is emphasized anymore at the lower levels.
Well, kids playing in grade school and high school should realize the importance of good free throw shooting and practice shooting just as much as any other skill.
Reef LaFrance.
The shot's up. Good. He passes it into the post.
Here's another helpful hint. Try not to shoot a shot with a defender breathing down your neck. Then you'll make more of them.
Good. He passes the ball to the wing. Nicely done.
Kobe Bryant, 4-3.
To LaFrance. He stops. He pops.
Nick Van Exel.
Nothing but the bottom of the net.
The pass is received on the wing.
Inside to Shaq. Shaq with the bucket. There really is no center in the NBA, Doc, that can match O'Neal physically.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, a heavier opponent will not have the speed and endurance that Shaq has, and a lighter center lose out battling Shaq down on the post.
Popeye Jones.
Yes!
Glenn Rice, 4-3.
He passes it into the post. To Fisher. Count it!
When he gets to look like that, he rarely misses.
To Van Exel. It's stolen. He passes the ball up top. From inside. And it drops. To Van Exel. He passes the ball up top. Short jumper. To beat the horn. Shot no good.
At the end of the third quarter, Lakers 47, Nuggets 36.
Here's a look at this game's Fox Key matchup.
As we look at the stat sheet, obviously rebounding is the main difference in this game's Fox Key matchup.
To Fisher. From deep. Off the mark. Off the mark. To Rice. To Ori. From inside. To LaFrance. To Mercer. From inside. Good.
The pass is received on the wing.
No, not this time. To Van Exel. It's stolen. To Rice. With the jumper. Got it. With the jumper. To Fisher.
He receives the ball up top. The pass is received up top. The pass is received on the wing.
Short jumper. No good. From the outside. Good.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
He stops. He pops. With the jumper. Shot no good. To O'Neal. From inside. Nicely done. To Van Exel. The pass goes into the post. Nick Van Exel with the basket.
Nick Van Exel.
He passes the ball up top. Short jumper. Yes. From inside. Good.
Team foul on number 31, Nick Van Exel. His first of the game, his team's first this quarter.
To Fisher.
Time out. Nuggets, 6 timeouts remaining.
The pass is received up top.
He stops. He pops.
Foul on number 12, Ron Mercer. His first of the game, his team's second this quarter. Foul on number 31, Nick Van Exel. His second of the game, his team's third this quarter.
It's stolen. From inside. And it drops.
Foul on number 31, Nick Van Exel. His third of the game, his team's fourth this quarter.
stops like that to have a chance of winning this one.
To LaFrance.
To Van Exel. From inside. Got it.
When the game is this close, you've got to make all your free throws. He stops. He pops.
Well, getting a defensive stop was the first step. Now they must go down to the other end and put some points on the board.
This is when free throw shooting is vital.
That's right. If you can't knock them down now, the game's over.
Well, I'm sure coaches must love it when their best free throw shooters go to the line.
Yeah, especially when he shoots in the high 80s or 90s from the line.
Derek Fisher. Timeout, Denver.
From the outside. He receives the pass at half court. Shot, no good. And now for the second free throw. Oh, injured player here.
I didn't see what happened.
Well, he's holding his head. Maybe he got bumped or poked in the eye or something. That's unfortunate. Whenever he gets fouled, you always wonder if the opponent's using the old hack-a-shack strategy.
Yeah, and each year, more and more teams are resorting to this strategy.
Well, if you go by free throw percentages, it does seem as though it's a good idea. He passes it into the post. Nicely done! To beat the clock.
The final score, Lakers 56, Nuggets 50.
For Doc Rivers and everyone at Fox Sports Net, I'm Greg Papa saying goodbye and we'll see you soon. I'll tell you what, Doc, they had no answer for this guy tonight. He did it all.